into sharp needles, which are about 3 to 4 centimeters in length. When the fish is relaxed, the spines lay on its body.
You might have heard of the automobile fanatics that collect rare cars of the highest market value. Well, on the other side of the world, many fishing enthusiasts have a knack for getting their hands on the rarest and most expensive wonders of the sea. Many of these fishing tycoons own a range of exotic seafood restaurants that serve top-notch meals, or they just want to upgrade their private collection of fish. And before you ask, it is indeed a million-dollar business. So, in this video, we're rounding up 10 of the most expensive caught fish of all time. Number 10, the Fugu fish. Ever heard of what kills you make you feel alive? Yeah, the Japanese native Fugu fish is probably the best example of that statement, and what makes you alive can cost you a whopping $500 US. The Fugu fish, or the blowfish, are the cheeseburgers of the Japanese cuisine. Everyone's a huge fan of this delicacy that can only be prepared by the seafood chefs who have completed a special culinary course of 2 years. Nope, Fugu fish is as easy as sushi to prepare. These harmless-looking fish are 1,200 times more poisonous than cyanide, though. Not to mention, the Fugu fish was ranked second by the Time magazine in its list of top 10 most dangerous foods. According to Time, the intestines, ovaries, and liver of fugu or blowfish contain a poison called tetrodotoxin, which is 1,200 times deadlier than cyanide. So even if a small pinhead size of toxicant enters your body, you're as good as dead. In fact, the official statistics report 23 deaths in Japan since 2000 due to the hasty consumption of the fish. Most of these people try their own craft at preparing the fugu fish, and the toxic part of the fish gets mingled in with the meat of the regular fish. So, even if you're a pro chef who has a huge following on Instagram, please trust a Fugu fish special chef for this one. Number 9. The Pearl Stingray. The Potamatrotrigon jabuti, or the Pearl Stingray, might be the most fascinating sea creature in your local aquarium. So these fish are particularly known for their magical ability to control their size. So believe it or not, these fish can get as small as 15 inches in diameter, but their upper size limit will shock you. The pearl stingrays can be massive in the seawaters with the size of 30 inches in diameter. And they aren't shaped like normal fish. They're in fact circular and flat in shape. So when we tell you that the minimum price of these fish is $50,000 US, it's because they're extremely difficult to catch. Not to mention, these fish need very particular conditions to survive. From the pristine water standards to specialized diets, the freshwater pearl stingrays demand a lot of work from their owners. Otherwise, their chances for long-term survival to earn market value become very thin. Number 8. The Arowana. So here's a small fact for you. The Asian Arowana, or dragonfish, are called the Lamborghinis of the sea. Now you can take a guess at the price of these aquarium favorites. A meal of the Arowana fish might cost you a hefty $80,000 US. And if you're into the league that owns these endangered, priceless species of the sea, you need at least $400,000 US in your bank account. Since these fish have a lifespan of 10 to 15 years, they're popular in China as pets for wealthy families. In many Chinese traditions, keeping rare freshwater fish is the ultimate status symbol. So if your family owns one of the dragonfish, you're instantly the coolest kid on the block. But as more people are striving to own arowanas, they are getting closer to the point of extinction. In fact, 183 countries have signed a treaty that prohibits the consumption and trade of the Asian arowanas. Number 7. Kaluga Sturgeon. Popularly known as the river beluga, the Kaluga sturgeons are the biggest freshwater fish in the world. Their average weight is 1,000 kilograms, and their size reaches up to 5.6 meters. It's no mystery that these fishes need an army of fishermen to be caught. And again, it's no wonder that this fish is going to cost you a minimum of $200,000. If you're one of those who enjoy caviar, the Kaluga sturgeon variety starts at $50 for just half an ounce. The record for biggest fish ever caught in Russia's rivers belongs to the beluga, a type of Kaluga sturgeon. This record was made in 1922, and the heavy weight of 1,224 kilograms still needs to be defeated. The fish had almost 150 kilograms of caviar inside and would cost around $300,000 as per today's currency value. Number 6. The Barramundi Fish. Considered to be the Goldilocks of sustainable fish, barramundi is a local delicacy in Australia. Since the barramundi has the fish in, fish out ratio of 1:1, the farming practices are ethical. So Australians aren't taking out more fish from the environment than they are producing. The most widely available species cost anything between $10,000 and $30,000. That doesn't sound too impressive, right? The 1 out of 75 species of the elusive fish costs around $1 million in the Australian market. The fish itself doesn't cost that much, but the tourism initiative of the Australian Tourism Ministry came up with the idea of $1 million fish to promote tourism in Darwin. Darwin is the native area for the barramundi fishes, and it's also the home of many fishing companies. So the $1 million fish idea wasn't a flop, not at all. Number 5. The Japanese Tuna. The largest auction-based seafood market is the Toyosu market in the Tokyo region of Japan. An entire floor of the market is dedicated to the bidding on the most expensive species from the sea. In Toyosu, the most popular fish for the restaurant owners and businessmen is the native seawater tuna. Now, tuna is a staple and affordable food for many of us. Well, the Japanese tuna isn't always affordable. The highest tuna bid in Toyosu is recorded to be a massive $750,000 until Kiyoshi Kamura, also known as the Tuna King, decided to change that. He made a massive bid of $1.78 million or 193 million yen on the Bluefin Tuna in Toyosu market. Kiyoshi Kimura bought the tuna for his company's restaurant in Tsukichi. Almost 10,000 sushi pieces were made from this huge catch. Number 4. New Zealand native tuna. Kiyoshi might be the tuna king of the Japanese fish market, but it took an evening on a small boat to break his $1.78 million record. The second most expensive variety of tuna was caught by an ordinary fishing girl in New Zealand. Her tuna weighed around 415 kilograms, which is approximately the weight of a giraffe. She received $2.03 million for her catch, which effectively breaks the record made at the Toyosu market. Don't worry, we're going to tell you the price tag of the most expensive tuna ever caught further in this video, so keep watching. Number 3. White Marlin. Marlins are a popular species in the world of sport fishing. In fact, the White Marlin Open in Ocean City, Maryland is considered to be the Super Bowl of the sport. This stakes in this tournament have gone up to $5 million, and just the entry fee goes as high as $25,000. In 2018, the CEO and founder of Jack Studios, Roy Schwalbach, hit a jackpot when his fishing rod got tangled with the heaviest white marlin in the Ocean City. Schwalbach's total payout was a whopping $2.6 million. Among the 300 boats that were participating, Schwalbach got the most expensive catch in the tournament. The marlin was donated to the food bank in Maryland, and that serves meals for those who can't afford them. Number 2. Bluefin Tuna. The most expensive edible fish to ever be caught is the bluefin tuna, sold at the colossal price of $3.1 million or 333.6 million yen. And the price was paid by none other than the sushi tycoon and tuna king, Kiyoshi Kimura. As of now, Kimura holds the record for the most expensive edible fish to ever be bought. But here's the thing, the population of the bluefin tuna in the Pacific waters is dramatically decreasing. In fact, the WWF listed the bluefin under its endangered species category. In 2018, catches off the coast of Japan were next to nothing, and since the middle of last year, prices in Tokyo have climbed by more than 40%. But when countries like Japan legalized commercial whaling, there's a slim chance that they'll also stop the bluefin farming anytime soon. Number 1, it's the tiger shark. Yep, the tiger shark, perceived to be the second most dangerous creature in the sea after the white shark. Along with their sharp teeth, their average weight of 850 kilograms makes them one of the rarest species to ever be caught. And no, these aren't your average restaurant delicacies. A famous fish collector and businessman, Charles Saatchi, commissioned the catch of tiger sharks to upgrade his massive collection. And it just cost a massive $12.2 million for him to get his hands on the tiger shark. In turn, Saatchi sold his tiger shark to a billionaire in Connecticut named Steve Cohen. Yep, the tiger shark collection industry is a $1 million job. And that's a wrap for 10 of the most expensive caught fish of all time. Do you think the market value of these expensive fish take priority over their preservation? Let us know in the comments below. Hey, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to our channel, and share this video with your friends. See you all in the next one.